CEO Roto from Creating the Difference. We got the gym, baby, the gym. We're going to take a look at that bowling ball and see how it performs on a fresh house shot. Got my man Billy Levan here. He's going to throw some shots for us. And we're going to see how this bowling ball performs from Roto Grip. Bowling ball's got some surface on it. This is supposed to be a hooking bowling ball. Now that shape would indicate that this bowling ball is a traction type reaction. What that means is the bowling ball picks up kind of early, makes a move kind of early, and then kind of goes straighter down the lane. Not very continuous. Now you say, well, why would I want that? Well, you're blowing on heavier oil volumes. If you are a high-speed player with low revs, all those things would make this ball a ball that you may want to put in your bag. See that right there? See how I made the move and then kind of went a little straight? That would be the indicator that this bowling ball is a bigger hooking ball in the right environment. And that's one of the things people tend to miss. They go, man, I bought this ball. It's supposed to be a big hooking ball, but it doesn't hook for me. Well, I can tell you right now, if you're bowling on a shot that is got a lot of hook in the front, this ball isn't going to hook very much at all for you. It'll hook very little because it will use up all the energy up front and will not have enough energy down lane to make the move. Now, this happens to be a fresh house shot, so he's going to be able to get free skid out of the front part of the lane. But watch the reaction down lane here. All right, that was pretty aggressive. That was pretty aggressive there. But we'll do it again, and I'm gonna zoom in the exact same line. I want you to be able to kind of see just kind of how the ball's rolling. Because it's really rolling what we call forward. It's really rolling kind of end over end, more toward the back part of the lane. Just because it's hooking so early. But that's why they make all these balls. They make them so that you've got different types of environments on the lane, and you can use different products. So watch. So right there, that was good. That's good. And that's kind of what I'm talking about just from a performance standpoint. So we'll have him throw another shot. We will move in, and you'll see where the ball, where basically the ball is going to begin to see kind of its limits, right? Because as we begin to move into the more oil, that's good, but we're gonna have to hook it or throw it further to the right, which that's not necessarily best for bowling balls that tend to be bowling balls that are more traction related. So as he moves in like that, see how that ball left that 2-pin, and if you watch that ball reaction, right, it definitely was going forward. That is exactly what I mean. That is the signature of a bowling ball that is a traction type reaction. So people go, man, my ball doesn't hook. Well, it's not that your ball doesn't hook, it's just that in this particular case, he's in the wrong part of the lane and the ball hooks too early. But if when he moves right and he's a little straighter, because the ball doesn't have a whole lot of hook, he'll get a full rack right there. Because the ball doesn't have a whole lot of back end hook, the ball becomes very useful and is very powerful. So he'll move back right now and just kind of showing you kind of what I mean when I say that. But that right there shows you the limits of a ball. Now that's the difference between a traction ball, which is what this is. A continuous ball would have recovered. That's way right. You can see how that ball's rolling end over end, man. You can see that, right? That ball's going end over end as it went down the lane. And that's just because this ball isn't best in that part of the lane for this particular player in this style. So when you are bowling, if you notice that your bowling ball, you know, man, it looks like it's not turning down lane, and this is supposed to be the big hooking ball, you just probably have the wrong ball on this particular environment that you're bowling on. So we'll have him throw another shot. I'm gonna zoom in again really far so you can really see the shape of the reaction. Watch right there. So see, now it looks fine, right? It looks fine because he's in the right part of the lane and that bowling ball doesn't have to hook a whole lot back left to get to the pocket, so it looks just fine. So this bowling ball is a bowling ball that, like I said, is good for different styles of players, primarily if you're needing a lot of hook, or if you're in a situation to where you're like, man, I need my ball to roll, and I'm bowling on a sport pattern, I need to control the lane. Guess what? Gym is probably a piece to add to your arsenal. So go ahead, Billy, give us another shot. I'll give him the high view. And there it is. You can kind of see the reaction shape of the gem and kind of some use cases, right? When this ball is going to be useful, when the ball is not going to be useful. If you want this bowling ball, you can pick this bowling ball up at bowlingforless.com. It is available on that website. And if you're a member of our staff, you actually can get a discount on this bowling ball, so consider doing that. On behalf of Billy Levan, I am CEO Ronald Hickler from Creating the Difference. Talk to you soon.